interesting intro that makes you want to watch the video. Ow, I hit my hand on the wall. So today I thought I would talk about my TATINOF experience. And if you don't know what TATINOF is, just leave. Just kidding. If you don't know what TATINOF is The Amazing Tourist Not on Fire. I went to the Akron show in Ohio, and it was amazing, and it was a beautiful experience, and I want to talk about it because a lot of stuff went down. On our way there, I did a video on Instagram, and you can check that out if you scroll down in my account. I'll be showing some of those videos today to explain and show in the moment. Let me start from the beginning. That morning, I did not sleep at all because I was so excited about going. Unfortunately, I did not get VIP tickets, but I was just happy to be there, you know? I was going with my friend Alyssa, and we both got to get out of school early because we had to drive 4 hours to get there. And I remember my gym teacher looked at me like, you're missing out on gym class to go to Ohio? How dare you? I felt so powerful. I was just like, yes, I get to miss gym class to go see Dan and Phil. Like, this is the best day ever. It was the best day of my life by far. And I know plenty of people are going to tell you that because it was that magical. So we're on our way there. Seriously. Anyway, so we were on our way there, and the 4-hour drive wasn't that bad. We stopped once to have lunch, and so we get to the hotel, and there's this black bus next to the hotel, and it looks like a tour bus. And my mom jokingly, she's like, "Oh, look, it's Dan and Phil's tour bus." And our hotel was pretty close to the venue, so it could have been their bus. So me and Alyssa are looking at each other, we're flipping out. Like, what if it's theirs? What if it's theirs? And I posted this video on Instagram. So, we're at the hotel. See, it's in the back room right there. Yep, there's Alyssa.
Complimentary cookies.
Yeah, I got a cookie. And there's the tour bus. And I don't know what's going on or who it is. Mm-hmm. And, like, my mom was like, look, it's Dan and Phil's tour bus. And I wasn't too concerned. I was like, it's probably not theirs. There was some other guy there was some country artist that was playing in Ohio that day too. So it could have been him, but the receptionist said that it wasn't anyone big. Even though Dan and Phil are huge, you know? They're really tall. So we're a bit on and off. We don't know if it's theirs, but it's perfectly likely, because our hotel was like 5 minutes away from the venue, maybe 10. So we're just what dying, you know? And I'm gonna cry because I'm just remembering this. It was in May, but it was the best day of my life. So we're in our hotel room, and we can see the bus, but then we're working on the art for the artsy corner, and so we're distracted, and then we look at the window and we can't see the bus. So we thought that it left because the VIP people were starting to line up, so maybe they went to go to the VIP, so that's why the bus was gone, and Dan and Phil were actually at our hotel. We were like, it's them, it's gotta be them. So then we go outside, and we look, and it turns out they just went backwards and some random guy was washing it. So we're like, I don't know, maybe it's not them. And before this, I forgot to mention, we wrote down the license plate number. We're not creepy, I swear. It was a Florida license plate. We're like, they started in Florida. It's gotta be them because the first show was in Playlist Live, and it's gotta be them. After the guy finishes washing the bus, we walk up to him and we're like, hey, do you know whose bus that is? And we talked to him for a bit, and we actually met Dan and Phil's tour bus driver. The guy who drove them around America for 3 whole months, we met him. He said that there's a bunch of props in the bus, and he's really happy for them, and they're from the UK, and I'll just show you the video of me flipping out. Okay, oh my... It's them! Oh my god, they're in... Oh, wait, this is level 2. Never mind. They're in our hotel. Well, they're not at it right now because they're at the venue, and I'm flipping out. Oh my god. We talked to the driver of the bus, and he's like, yeah, they're from the UK, and they're doing like a tour around America. They made a video on YouTube, and it went viral, and they're doing what they want. Like, they're fulfilling their dream, and I'm like, oh my god, it's actually Dan and Phil. They came from the UK. It has to be them. Oh my god. God, it was the... I wish I got a picture. But I feel like that would be creepy. I tried to give him a letter that I wrote for Dan and Phil, because if I had VIP tickets, then I was going to give them the letter, but I didn't have a chance because I didn't get VIP, and so I wanted to give the bus driver the letter. I told him, I don't want to overstep any boundaries or anything, but can he please take this letter? And he said, no, I want you to see their reaction. I want you to give it to them yourself. And I was like... how? I can't walk up to the stage and give it to them. So I didn't give them the letter, and I ended up throwing it out after the trip because it wouldn't be relevant anymore if I ever gave it to them. So I was upset over that, but the show made up for it so much. And here's a clip. It's not of the show, I promise. It's just before the show when they played music and everything. And I almost cry every time I see that video because it just reminds me of when I was truly happy. That was the happiest moment of my life. And I just... Sing, Alyssa!
I don't really know all the words.
It was the happiest moment of my life. I hope some of you got to see the show and got to experience what I did. And I hope that they do more shows so that more of you can see it, because it was the best moment of my life, and nothing can ever top it. I love Dan and Phil so much, and I'm so glad. I'm so grateful that my mom got me tickets, because if I didn't, I don't know where I wouldn't be where I am now without that moment. Truly. I'm not even exaggerating at all. I'm so thankful that Dan and Phil exist and that I discovered them and I got to have this experience, because I don't think I would be as happy as I am as a person if I didn't get to see them. I actually don't think I would be who I am if I didn't watch their videos. So, thank you, Dan and Phil. I love you a lot. Keep doing what you're doing, please. Never stop being you, please. I love you a lot, and bye. Book. That's first grade me. Yeah, I peaked in first grade. Side note, Dan and Phil did not actually stay at my hotel. It was just the bus driver. So, it was still amazing to meet the bus driver. I got to meet the bus driver. How many people got to meet the bus driver? Like, seriously.